What a life. Just lay on the floor, hay. There's the boxes we were supposed to get. Well, they came yesterday. They came a little after 8 o'clock last night, I guess. Well, it was raining good. Those are those boxes. I think there's 20 of them in there. I don't know where the hell we're going to put 20. I think they'll probably fit on these two shelves, so we may change some of that. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of hard to change too much of that. I don't think they'll fit under there, but it would be nice. Although if we got rid of some stuff here, they'd fit in here easily. But, kind of a waste of space. You're only going to get one high, not too high. Yeah, it might go too high. Hey, too high would fit. That's an option. We'll think about that. Still got to have a place for the paint where it's accessible. Anyway, I figure it's late enough in the morning. I'm going to go see if I can piss a bunch of cows off. Hopefully they're either all in or they're all out, because I'm going to lock them out of the feed barn. That's my plan anyway. If I trip over stuff. By the way, that's not the sunrise. That's like the lights from Sherwood and Tualatin and Wilsonville, probably, all shining on the clouds. So, and at the moment it's not raining. That's even better. One reason I want to get that feed barn clean so we can work on that post early is cleaning feed barn when it's raining. If the wind starts blowing, that's just not any fun at all. Like, it's really not any fun. Believe it or not, even with the low roof, the wind will blow the rain clear through the barn. It's 84 feet across. I think I scared the girls. All four of them stood right up when I come in. Scared the shit out of one. Hi, Harriet. I see you shoved your halter right back up into your eyeballs. They all tell me good morning. Well, anyway, get something done. Our dogs may not work the best, but they do a good job when they need to. Rainey is up here with me now. She went part way down. Red and Blue are taking them out. That was about a nightmare. I fed and figured, okay, I was going to leave them locked in. And of course, I started getting feeders unhooked in here, and they all came right to the gate. So I said, fine, you're going on through. Opened them up. They went through. I'm thinking, yeah, that looked like about all of them. Oh no, there was 2 more that come out of the other barn. Then poof, after I get them through, there's 3 more. They're all out there now. If they just finish going out, I'd be happier, because I don't like them standing right here. Not while I'm, especially when I got to get in right here. Think there's an issue? Just a wee bit of one there. That gate just barely latches the top shot. The bottom one won't even come close. Oh, anyway, the boys got them to go that far. I may tell them to get them to go farther. We'll see. Tell them to go. Tell them to go out. There we go. Rainey supervises, tells them what to do. Rainey's good one-on-one. Red, he's kind of a scatterbrain. And Blue got his heart into it. And if they're working together, they do really good together. Okay, boys, thank you. Come on, thank you. So, they're done. We're good. Well, since they wouldn't stay out, ain't got any grass out there anyway, I know that, but I was going to let them into that little 3-corner piece across the bridge. And hopefully they won't stand right here and finish making a big slop mess. And no, I'm not done yet. A couple hours into it. Time consuming, especially when it's as deep as it was and hard packed. But yeah, I got what's under that feeder and what's against, like 2-3 feet right against that far wall. I got this, but I got to carefully peel this away, or I'm going to end up with that post on my head, and I don't want to do that. And looky there, they beat her down there. Blue's even down there. I figured red would be. I just got to watch it, or I'll get run out that way and wonder what happened. Now where Blue went. He must be by the bike or down by the creek. Yeah, you gotta just have one. Duh! Where are you guys going? But I'm over here. Yeah, there they go. They think they got something special. Blue's getting in the way now. He's kind of that way. If I stand here, will it be okay? So anyway, they're out of the way. That's 90% of it at the moment. As long as they'll stay out. When I get done in here, I gotta clean out there too. Or I can't get into work on that post very well. And of course there's a hole there, and they got a hole there where they go in and out. And that dirt, unless I can find a really good spot with a lot of rock in it, ain't gonna do anything in that hole. Oh yeah, I like the gate. That's what happens. A little manure. They get old. I got one other tube gate and it's too short. Looking at this one. We fixed, I think, the far tube last winter. Something like that. But yeah, this one. Just too much stuff. Need the new bottom rail. And I don't think I have anything other than maybe cutting up another gate. But anyway, there's what I got out so far, plus some in the other hole, because it's the only one I could get to get started until I got feeders out of the way. And the frickin' dog toy. If they would just get it out of here and leave it out. She was worried about getting back up here. Two-wheel drive bike and bald tires. I told her to stay on the uphill side. Life will be better. But she made it. Ah, freaking gate. The gate usually won't swing clear over, but I'm guessing it's probably doing it because a little extra moisture on the hinges. Just don't grab it with your hand, you'll be alright. Otherwise, you might feel a little jolt. Anyway, back in my office. Well, I got the barn done. We don't have the post raised, but it's set back in place. Thought I'd show you these. It's supposed to be the same brand that we had. They're just a little bit different shapes, so the lids won't swap, but they're the same size. Tannen's already filled a few of them. I'll zoom in. That stack of them there, the bottom three are the old ones and the top one's the new one. And I think it was $6 for 10, something like that. I mean, hell, the things are $7 if you get them in a store. Those come from Wally World online and delivered the same freaking day, even though a little later in the day than I expected. But oh yeah, Ty and Becky been in here while I've been out there playing in the shit, trying to figure out what to do with some of this. You know, some of this stuff we use all the time. I want to keep it here, but at the same time, these will double stack in here and down here. There's just enough room. So see if we move some things around. If I had a good box to put some paint cans in, I mean, they could even go down there in that rollaway. But anyway, we'll grab a bite to eat and see if we can find something to fix that post with. Doesn't want to focus real good, but I just caught those two running across. Obviously, they're not too worried. The frickin' birds, they'd shut up, it'd be nice. So, now we're getting to this, and I found that. Now, when we built this building in 1980, probably 82-ish, I suppose, we put a whole bunch of fill in. Well, this end, the end 24 feet. The rest was, the first two sections down there were all backfilled with reject and packed. And we got that all done the first year. And the second year, I don't know if you can see it or not, where that gate's open against the post, there's a seam, runs north and south there. From there over, this was all done 2 years later after the dirt settled. And yeah, well, we're red standing to down there and halfway across that second gate. We re-poured that about 15 years ago, I guess, because it broke up. But something that, well, I don't remember it ever being there. So, you know, I kind of went blank when I went to start digging here and found it. But I'm 99.9% sure I know what that is. The little pump we used to prime the big irrigation pump, that was originally put on there to run water up here. It ran water to Mom's horses in the summer and to her garden. And this would be about where it came. So that's the only thing I can think of would be in here. Which of course is in the way for what we want to do, but it's going to, if she gets that out, it's going to make half our hole. Should just be that black plastic pipe underneath, but that would have been to get down into a valve, and that line would have gone, just about through where the cotton picker is and come up by where Becky's car is parked by the trailer, somewhere in there, if I remember correctly. So hey, things you, she's stealing my gloves, things you find. At any rate, I think we're going to take a piece of pipe and bury it right there to hold against it. Unfortunately, that one that's there just is not near tall enough. We got to get up gate hinges anyway. And if I can get Becky to run to town and get a sack of concrete, we'll fill it with concrete. Just because. But anyway, well, I got 2 vice grips and took the chain off the skid steer and clamped them on, did a double wrap around that pipe that was there, and yeah, I kind of remembered what it was. Originally, when we built this, we did have I always think we didn't have any gutters on this barn, but we did put them across the face because that's how we had to come in. And you can, I don't know if you can see it in the screen or not, there's a loop hanging out there that used to hold the downspout that then came to, I'm on the wrong side of the gate, I don't remove the gate, hey, right here, which went down into that and went that way. So all it was about 2 feet vertical with a little over a foot horizontal off the bottom. But she's running into something right there, which I'm going to guess is, by the looks of it, maybe a piece of old railroad tie that got buried in there. It's just in the way enough.
Yeah, he bitched about my hole.
Yeah.
It's up against the post, but I had to.
But she's got her hole clear out there. But that's okay. Becky's getting a couple bags of concrete. We'll get this thing set in there as tight as we can, and then we'll concrete inside and around it. Hopefully the 2 sacks will be enough. I sent her with $20. I said that better be enough to still get 2 bags.
Yeah, it is.
And hey, we let red and blue work again. They took them back down to the bottom of the hill, but they're getting kind of restless and wanting to come back up again. Although there's a couple starting to Oh, stop, of course, you know. Start to go across the bridge and then stop. Anyway. And it didn't take them long to clean that patch off by the looks of it. I mean, they probably still got half a day eating out there. But don't take long. There it is. I think that pipes. That's 5.5 inch OD, 8th wall. About 5 feet long. All but 2 inches of it's full of concrete, plus whatever is full of dirt at the other end. There's 5 bags of concrete there. You know, I always start out, I told Becky to get 2 because that's what I had money to give her at the moment for. And, you know, she went back and got 3 more, and that's it. And they're happier now. That's the last one to come in even. Dang, that was quick. They literally started running in when I turned the video on. So, yeah, I think we'll put a strap around it, lag into the post on both sides, just so it can't move. But at Fast Set stuff, by the time she got back with the other 2, the original stuff I put in there was already set. And yeah, way too big of a hole, but that just gives it more surface area, makes it harder for him to push it out. It's not like the manure pushes. That's 2 treated 2x6s nailed together, and we look over here, and yeah, they're actually straight, which doesn't happen very often. Weather probably took care of that. So anyway, with that, my day's done. And perfect timing too, because it was actually pretty nice all day. Chilly, but nice all day, and now it's raining. Becky said they're talking about thunderstorms coming in off the coast. Yeah, do this too, because we had the wire turned off. Hot wire's back on now. So anyway, yeah, get this gate while I'm here. Getting wet. Yeah, just another freaking day, right? And I want to thank everybody for thoughts and prayers, whatever, for my aunt. And as far as I know, she's still kicking, but I haven't heard anything different yet. But you know, our experience with hospice is 9 times out of 10, it's 2 or 3 days. And I know it can go on longer. I know I've known people that have been on it and off it for 2 or 3 years. But it is what it is. But I want to say thank you for that. Anyway, we'll put this up and find a dry spot.